But it is the Play for K game for Florida as they raise awareness for breast cancer research. And so Florida is in their pink uniforms and the Crimson Tide in their road whites. Florida coming off their highest scoring SEC game in history, a 108-78 win over Arkansas on Sunday. And the Tide got a big win over Georgia as well. Layla Reynolds' opening shot is good. Pretty important, don't you think, for Florida to see that first one go in?
Yeah, to see it go through the net, especially after coming after that 108 points against Arkansas. Big first shot for the Gators.
Both these teams average around 80 points per game. Cody going to work inside. Perhaps a point of emphasis for Alabama to get inside tonight.
They want to get the points in the paint, and Cody's coming off of one of her best games of the season. Good to see her over that left hand.
Yeah, had a double-double.
Well, it's one of the things I'm going to be watching because both teams love it to get up and down the court, 94 feet. Ooh, we got to travel there on Cody, but
Christy Curry is taking this program to the NCAA tournament back-to-back years, 3 of the last 4 years. Went over 100 games, 3 different schools. Zaay Green with the steal and the finish.
And that's going to be key for Alabama is their defense. They have the defensive edge. They play position defense. Big time steal in the first quarter here.
A block by Cody into the hands of Barker. Tide looking for their first lead. And it is kicked by Warren. Kelly Rae Finley, in her 3rd full season as the head coach, has taken her teams to the postseason every year.
You know, amazing to see, and that's why she has 3 McDonald's All-Americans already on her team.
Yeah, first time in Florida history they've had that on the same team. Weathers gives it back to Cody. Cody's touched it on every possession so far. And a whistle, and a foul's going to be Cody at the free throw line. First free throw of the game.
But that three-pointer, those three-pointers get open.
McGill rifles the pass into the corner.
Liv McGill learning how to read the offense a little bit better on the turnovers.
Yeah, I think a team like Florida is dangerous as you get close to the postseason because the young players grow up.
That's right.
They get better very quickly. Zaay Green. This Florida team has turned it over an average of 17 times a game. It's getting better, though, and that's something, again, you would expect as this team gets a little more seasoned. McGill right down the lane by herself. Yes. She just captivates your attention. She has so much self-confidence and poise. One of those young people that comes over and says hello no matter what's going on. It's just very mature for her age. To Zecco with a highlight. Cody off the glass.
That's perfection right there. Pick and roll in that secondary transition. One dribble and pass and it's to your post. It just takes one to get them going, both teams.
Well, right now, Florida hasn't, neither team's made a 3. Both 0 for 3. One of the most respected players in the history of this league. Barker catches the inbounds pass. Very rarely do you hear an opposing coach and player go out of their way to praise someone, but they do that for Barker, and she just made a nice pass to Essence Cody.
And that's a big establishment, right? Because you get the ball inside, and then it's going to start to open up your shooters here coming up.
First time shot clock's been a factor. It's down to 3. A nice shot clock utilization, and Kyle Weathers trying to get it in, avoid a 5-second count. Finally got it into Nye at 4. Cody again going to work down low.
Excellent read on the mismatch there out of the baseline, out of bounds play.
They keep pounding it in the paint. And Cody's in double figures. Nice drive. Off to the races is Lester. Lester lost it off her foot. And it is picked up in the backcourt by Green. Green out to Nye. Nye wide open. Yes! Aaliyah Nye. And now the Gators racing. Reynolds. And right back to Reynolds. Warren will shoot the 3. Yes! Green off the mark, and it will go back to Florida.
Also show how she's gotten better and better and wants to play in that next league coming up.
Good hustle by Reynolds to avoid the turnover. And Reynolds will attack the basket.
That was a tough move.
Weathers to Barker. Barker launching the three. Just can't quite get it to bank in. Well, the interesting thing today, talking to Christy, is how she said she's got to keep things fresh for her team in terms of presenting the scouting report. And apparently they were paying attention today.
They were definitely focused on that. It was really unique to see at shoot-around. Everyone had the papers out.
Explain that, the papers out.
So in shoot-around, usually when you have like position work, you have guards on one side, posts on the other. They actually focused on defense, and they had their scouting report, 3 pages of who they were going up against, and really focused on that defensive end. And you see it, I'm going to guess, in that timeout, or excuse me, after that quarter. It shows so much about this Florida Gator team. They almost put on a dance clinic in their shoot-around and pregame. That's all they're doing is jamming. They just have that loose vibe, and Coach Kelly Ray Finley says they play better when they're loose and when they're not thinking.
I love that. Yep. Weathers, good take by Karly Weathers. The three has not been falling, so she drives to the basket. Reynolds on the other end, banks it in.
That defensive transition, and just Florida's so quick. They practice it all the time up and down the court.
Nye, another three.
Someone who develops a program. Cool shout out to Steffi as we're in the middle of this Florida game.
I go see Steffi every time I'm here, and then I send her the picture. Just a reminder of the glory days. And there's Liv McGill, who Nikki is so high on, burying that three-pointer.
She has a little clap on the way back.
Green answers on the other end. Good job by Liv Green. Now, McGill is a pro in everything she does, according to the coaching staff. Takes the extra shots, always working, studying film, great attitude. Barker looking for that first bucket and has it.
And makes it a pretty one. That was full court.
Big future for her. Reynolds kicks it into the corner. Three on the way. Nice movement. And Saugus holds the 3 fingers in the air.
What a play. A little fake for that handoff and kick it to your three-point shooter.
So now Florida has made 3 threes, and they cut the lead to 1. Barker backing in on McGill. Off the glass, yes.
But how do you come back into that third quarter and really bring the juice?
But as you like to say, shooters are going to shoot.
Always.
So she'll be back. She'll be shooting. Kyle.
The quote is, Sam, when in doubt, shoot, and always be in doubt for shooters.
Love it. Weathers had it stripped away. McGill, no look pass to Reynolds for the finish. Those two work.
You know, after this game, we're going to need to catch that one.
Yeah, comes up right after us. Cody, who had such an impactful first quarter. Kyle picked up her second foul. Cody's back on the free throw line. Cody's looked good from the free throw line tonight. Coming off her second double-double of the season. A jinxer.
Yes.
She plays with reckless abandon, but yet, you know, I think you put her in the high basketball IQ category. It's always with a purpose.
Yeah, the high basketball IQ and just an athletic IQ is tremendous. You know, she comes from an athletic family. Brother's playing football, her dad played football, and I mean, her arms look like she could play football if she needed to.
McGill gets lost in the lane, but somehow comes back out with it. Shot clock is down to 5. McGill off the mark. Shot clock didn't reset. It didn't hit the rim. And that'll be a shot clock violation against the Gators.
One of the best defenders. Excellent high-low action between her and O'Neal. O'Neal able to move to the floor, and Gassett having that experience in the 5 spot.
And Kelly Ray Finley has Gassett and O'Neal in off the bench. Collins swatted away by Warren, but Essence Cody gets it back. Shot clock down to 5. Green puts up the 3. Yes! And Gassett was playing good D.
Gassett contested that shot with her long arms, but Green able to knock that one down over top.
Final 30 seconds of the half. McGill has it blocked by Barker.
Check out these defensive plays. Cody trying to go up. Warren says, I don't think so. Here's the next one. Barker, again, you see that help side rotation. Definitely a block party here in the last minute of play.
Again, final 25 seconds of the half. Reynolds, one dribble shot. Good offensive board by Warren. Weathers harassing her, though. It'll stay with Florida.
For a pick and roll action with McGill. It's where she's at her best, little ISO play.
Hands it off to Reynolds. McGill, number 23, comes off. She's double teamed down to O'Neal. Defense collapses on her. Collins launches it. And Collins doesn't get the bucket. Are very good shooting teams. But I think they were getting after it defensively, too. There was no shortage of hustle in that first half.
And a lot of good looks. It was a transition up and down, but you got to credit the defense because everyone got back in that transition defense.
Pretty clean game so far. Each team with 7 turnovers. We're underway now, third quarter. Florida with the ball on the opening possession. And there's a turnover right away. Green. A good D by the Gators. Green so dangerous with the ball in her hand. Cody. Nye, remember Nye had 3 fouls and right away buries the 3 to impact the third quarter.
We talked about how she would respond, and that's what you do out of half, but then Florida.
Aaliyah Nye, 3 3-pointers in this game. She has the ball. Back to Green. Green fakes, will drive. Shot clock at 4. Nye off the mark. Barker punched it out, but Warren picks it up for the Gators. McGill. 9 games this year as a freshman with 20 or more points.
It's her confidence. She doesn't back down from anything. SEC play with quick guards. She's learning. She has that competitive drive, and look at that. We go back and forth. Now we have offense cooking over here.
That's why you don't take Nye out with 4 fouls, right?
That's right.
Lob inside to Kyle, and Kyle picks up the foul on Cody and 1. Speaking of doing the work, she's come back from that ACL injury last year and is almost averaging a double-double this year. She's had 12 double-doubles this season. Love to see players when they can come back from those catastrophic injuries. Double dribble, turnover, the Gators will get it back.
She's not getting quite enough looks on the national scene, but she's somebody that can take her game to the next level.
And that's exactly what she wants to do. Florida is full of players that want to play in the pros. Missed that attempt, but Reynolds there to clean it up. 3 of them all live together. Green looking for the score. Got the look, missed the shot, and the Gators can tie or take the lead. We're down by 5 at the half. Reynolds knocks it down, and we are tied at 38. There's that looseness we were talking about. So we're tied for the 7th time, and DeZecco grabbing on to Nye to try to keep her from getting open for the 3.
You see Reynolds in the open court. She's not a primary ball handler, but look at these moves. In and out, crossover. Gets a lot of space and gets some vibes from the bench over there for the Gators. That's how they were in shoot-around this morning.
And there again, Aaliyah Nye.
Look at that push in the open court.
Reynolds lobs it to Kyle. Pass out of her reach. Salgas another 3. And it falls to Weathers.
Alabama, I'd love to see Sarah Ashlee Barker get involved a little bit more. She's been quiet so far in this game, but she can get cooking in the last minute.
Green with the fake. Oh, nice. Zaay Green just created that all by herself.
I was going to say Alabama has been doing a little bit of one-on-one moves, but Green has got those handles, able to create a little space for that mid-range.
You mentioned Sarah Ashlee Barker. She's not the kind of player that is going to force anything, but she has not looked like her normal self tonight in this game. We were told during that timeout that they've actually taken one of the fouls away from Nye. So she now has 3 fouls instead of 4, which is some very good news for Alabama. As we say, Kyle
especially a big game like this one, top 25.
Two men's and women's in the same practice facility building. They have their own courts, but share the same building. Gators within 3. Alabama has 3 players in double figures. Ashlee Barker is not one of them. She drives and can't finish there, gets her own rebound. Oh, just missed the and one.
You see that the shot was blocked, but she stayed with it and still able to get to the free throw line.
Good lesson for young players, too. And Barker nails the 2 free throws. 6 points for Ashlee Barker. Christy Curry wanted to have 4 players in double figures tonight. Barker harassing McGill. And then McGill, nice step through to elude the D.
Excellent footwork by McGill. Gets hung up, but uses that pivot foot, able to make something happen. Players are really starting to elevate their game with those pivots.
It's such an advanced play, you know?
Yes. You're able to continue to move, get the defense shifting one way, and you're able to go up and under. Big time move by McGill.
Lob into Azuma, nice feed from Barker. Another 5-point lead. Barker with the interception. Lost it to Gassett. Reynolds fouled by Collins. The Reynolds at the free throw line now. First free throw of the night for Reynolds, and we'll be taking on Vandy, 7 Eastern. Then Georgia will face Texas A&M. Again, that's Tuesday on the SEC Network and ESPN app. The lead is 5 for Alabama. Alabama goes to Mississippi State on Sunday. Barker, 3, yes! And Ashlee Barker is starting to heat up. This is also the largest lead for Alabama. 8-point advantage. Barker up to 9 points now. McGill, another big bucket.
She's going to be able to create for herself or for a teammate. I like that choice by Coach Curry.
That was on Warren. Nye will shoot.
Oh!
The bank is open! Aaliyah Nye, 6 3-pointers in this game. Good move by McGill. Doesn't go down. Collins leading the break. Oh, Collins, yes! How about that finish?
Got like 3 Sports Center moves right now. Collins, a little hesitation.
McGill, that would qualify.
Yeah.
Final minute of the third quarter. Nye looking for her 7th 3. That doesn't go down. Nye's made as many as 8 threes in a game. McGill off the glass, just creating.
She just makes it look so easy anytime the ball is in her hands.
Final 30 seconds of the quarter. The pace picking up here. Green coming off the screen. And a foul on the rebound. Looking for her 9th points. That's 6 rebounds.
Offensive substitution, putting in Cody for Alabama and O'Neal on the defensive side for Florida.
Final seconds of the third quarter. Let's see if that substitution pattern produces a bucket for Alabama. They go to Cody. 5. Cody working down low, draws the foul.
Mismatch. Excellent call by Alabama, and Cody's had such a great game.
Oklahoma will host Kentucky in Norman. Should be another exciting night of gymnastics Friday. Cody makes 1 of 2. Final seconds of the third quarter. Saugus launches, and we will go into the last 10 minutes.
This fourth quarter is going to all shake out here with the defense and offensive ends.
Alabama will have the ball to start the final quarter. Alabama right now, Charlie Cream has them as a 5 seed in the NCAA tournament if the tournament were selected today. They've been as high as a 4 seed. Barker asking for the ball. She had Saugus on her. That's a mismatch. Cody with the offensive rebound, cleans it up. Top 16 reveal this Sunday. Halftime of the Texas game on ABC.
It says so much about these SEC teams. There's still a lot to play in the regular season, but just about how respected they are in the nation.
Cody with another board off the Florida miss. Cody now with 9 rebounds. Barker back to Green. Green has Saugus on her, throws it back. Weathers blocked. Saugus with the finish. Barker has Warren on her. She pops back out. Here's Nye. Stripped away. Good D by the Gators. And Kyle will stop. Chance for the Gators to get closer. Barker, another defensive.
Going at McGill over and over again, able to size up and time that play right there on the block. But look at her reach down and help out the freshman. That's somebody you want on your team. You just know that they're a great person on and off the court.
I mean, she oozes character. She really does.
She's an ultimate competitor that also wants to compete against the best.
Kyle doesn't get that to go down, falls right back to McGill. She shoots the three. Yes! Her 10th 20-point game of her Gator career. Gosh, that was a big shot by McGill. Cuts the lead to 3. Barker to Cody. The pass, catch, shot. Perfect.
That play right there. Barker posting up, draws 2, and able to drop it off to Cody.
Weathers with a steal to Barker. Barker draws contact and 1.
You see that energy, that excitement coming off of her. She's earned every point she's had in this game. Everything has been physical, going up against 2 or 3 players. You see it here, Weathers with the hustle play on the fast break. Getting it over to Barker, takes the contact. She's just so good with body control and can be physical in there with the biggest of them.
Barker, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. A rare miss from the free throw line. Reynolds stepping through, yes!
Gosh, you blink and this Florida team has the ball up the court and there's another play happening.
You're right, I can't look down at the
Yes.
stat monitor after an Alabama basket. Weathers gives it to Barker, and Barker again.
For a teammate.
Barker this week became the first Alabama player in history to be a finalist for the Ann Myers-Drysdale Shooting Guard of the Year award. By the way, she wasn't on that Shooting Guard of the Year award watch list at the start of the season. See if they can take advantage of it. Kyle draws the foul from Cody. And a reminder coming up after us, if Texas has a good performance against Vandy, they could get up to the 1 line. Shea Kyle from the free throw line now, 7 of 7.
And Florida had no free throws at halftime, so that was a point of emphasis and Kyle taking advantage of the block.
Nye will shoot the 3. Ooh. Yes! 7 3-pointers made by Aaliyah Nye. Her career high is 8. McGill, the runner, off the rim.
Feet off the 3-point line. Her game is speaking volumes in all the hours she's put in.
She's now had 4 games of 7 3-pointers this season. Cunningham with a nice post move. Dzeko guarded by Barker. Warren, offensive rebound, misses the shot. Reynolds has it. Another chance for Florida. McGill short on the 3. Florida had 3 looks. So Bama now with the 10-point lead, looking to build on it. Barker was calling for the ball. She'll shoot the 3. Yes! Sarah Ashlee Barker has caught fire here in the second half. Barker with 16 points. And Bama looking for more. Green will finish it herself. And the tide has exploded here. The answer by the Gators, though. Barker's exploded here in the second half. 16 points, 9 rebounds. It's Barker with the ball. Barker, double team comes over. Gassett joins Warren. Shot clock at 8. Nye will pull the trigger. Yes! And that is her 8th 3. Reynolds, fade away. And it fell right to Zaay Green. Aaliyah Nye, 8 of 11 behind the three-point line tonight. Number 32 in white. Broke out of a three-point shooting slump in the last game, and it's over. Barker with the finish, and Barker now has 18 points.
Finish that between 3 people. Heads-up play, do a little pump fake. Finish there at the rim.
And one, Gassett draws the foul.
Because that's just reading if you're able to release that ball, and she has been tonight. Success they've had over the last couple of years.
Alabama 9 of 11 shooting and make it 10 of 12.
But Sam, I even think, this is a dangerous team that teams are going to have to look out for in the SEC
question.
tournament.
I
as
agree.
many points as they can put on the board, as many offensive weapons, size, exponentially in those 40 minutes and in practices with film and scouting. How cool is that to see from both coaches?
Yeah.
We talk about
Absolutely
the impact coaches have on young players' lives, and so you still go over and do your X's and O's, try to get a defensive stop here.
Weathers looking to throw it in. Gets it back. Will Florida foul. Barker. Look down to Green. Out to Nye. Remember, Nye's had 8 threes. And that is a new career high for Aaliyah Nye. And a little celebration at the end. 9 3-pointers for Nye. McGill missed. Barker with the rebound. And Alabama takes one on the road in Gainesville. First time they've won here since the 2020-21 season. But Aaliyah Nye with 9.